Researchers this month are beginning the final phase of a study of a radical treatment for PTSD, post-traumatic stress disorder. It is showing some promising results, especially with veterans, and the Food and Drug Administration is fast-tracking it. Jim Axelrod has more on this radical approach in tonight's Eye on America.
It's the little things that John Lubecki appreciates now.
All right, words ending in LY.
Gnarly.
Like a board game at the kitchen table with his family.
So do I get bonus points?
No.
But it wasn't always that way for this former Army sniper who came home in 2006 after nearly a year in Iraq with a traumatic brain injury from a mortar attack and a nasty case of PTSD. Traditional therapies, antidepressants like ZOLOFT, were useless.
So I went home, loaded a Beretta 9mm, put it to my temple, and I pulled the trigger.
Fully hoping that you would kill yourself.
The greatest peace I've ever felt was that microsecond the hammer fell.
Why peace?
I knew it was over.
No more pain.
No more pain.
That gun malfunctioned, but he would try again and again. His desperation led him here to this therapy room.
You ready to take your first capsule?
Sure.
For 3 sessions, 6 to 8 hours apiece, under the influence of MDMA, the active ingredient in ecstasy.
I'm a little stoned right now, but...
Finally, John Lubecki was able to talk about his trauma.
I mean, I know logically, third side bomb, all that stuff, I had nothing to do with. I wasn't even there. But he was one of my guys.
And make progress dealing with it.
I don't know, I feel normal again, if that makes any sense.
You feel relaxed?
Well, I feel mentally relaxed, how about that?
I spent 8 years planning my own suicide every day.
And that's gone now.
That's completely gone.
And that's because of this therapy?
It is. Absolutely. No other therapy worked.
How's your head feeling, John?
Fine.
Rick Doblin runs MAPS, a nonprofit advocating for MDMA-assisted psychotherapy.
What does MDMA do?
It starts by reducing activity in the amygdala, which is the fear processing part of the brain, so that people's fearful emotions linked to trauma can be more easily recalled and processed.
While 1 in 3 vets found pills like ZOLOFT and PAXIL effective in treating their PTSD, the study, which included 24 veterans, showed PTSD was eliminated in 68% of vets treated with MDMA-assisted therapy and significantly reduced in the other 32%.
It is not just the MDMA, it is not just the psychotherapy. It is a synergistic effect between the two.
Lubecki's last suicide attempt was November 3rd, 2013. 16 months later, his MDMA-assisted therapy regimen was completed.
And since then?
Good to go.
Things you eat with a spoon.
Chocolate ice cream.
So don't talk to John Lubecki if you think that MDMA's classification as a controlled substance renders it inappropriate for treating PTSD.
When people say it's illegal, what do you say to that?
If I told you I have a treatment that eliminates tumors in 68% of cancer patients, they'd pass a bill tomorrow legalizing it and allowing people to take it.
MDMA-assisted therapy is now about to begin its Phase 3 FDA testing. That will involve 3 more years and 200 to 300 more subjects. But if all goes well, MDMA will be available by prescription as early as 2021.
I feel like really normal.
Jim Axelrod, CBS News, Charleston, South Carolina.